My name is Chris Philbin. This is my persuasive speech for Communication 1010. My persuasive speech is on going Greek. Most people use the phrase to describe Greek life. They use the common phrase, from the outside looking in, you can't understand it, and from the inside looking out, you can't describe it. Joining a fraternity can be very rewarding in your future during college. I know this because I'm an officer in Kappa Alpha Order, and being in Kappa Alpha Order has taught me a lot of responsibilities and leadership skills. But going Greek can be very beneficial to your future by networking, developing leadership skills, and staying involved in your community. The way that a Greek organization can help you with your networking skills is by meeting alumni in your Greek organizations, or for matter of fact, any Greek organization, and making those type of connections, and having closer connections with some of your own alumni that you would not normally meet if it wasn't for your Greek organization. The Cornell University study shows that 85% of Fortune 500 companies are ran by Greeks. So what this means is, maybe one day if you end up in the big leagues, being in a fraternity might help you get in on the in crowd, because you could be a part of their fraternity, or you could, they could look up to you for being in a fraternity, showing that type of interest in college activity and college life. The University of Missouri, at Kansas City, studies showed that 43 of the top 50 corporations in the U.S. are ran by Greek organizations. So that's more statistics saying that possibly one day your employer might be Greek. It's not only the alumni that you meet during Greek organization when you're getting involved with your Greek organization. It could be the mayor of the city doing things for the city at local events, charity events. When you go and do things for philanthropy. And such types of events like this can show other people higher up in your town or in your state that you're there and that you're serious about helping the community. Being in a Greek organization helps you develop leadership skills, such as being an officer or being in charge of committees. Being a committee head in your organization can help you develop leadership skills. Cornell University says 70% of Congress is Greek, and 48% of all presidents were Greek. So being Greek really does show that you have better leadership skills, and that you're already prepared to run a business, run the country, due to having to run a chapter, which is just like a business in many ways. The University of Missouri at Kansas City says also that 85% of leaders on 730 campuses are Greek. And that's a pretty big study. That's 85% of the organizations like SGA, student government, and also being on the exec board of a Greek organizations such as Executive Council, or for sororities, Panhellenic Council, will help you get that leadership skills that you need for a more prosperous future. Also, being in a fraternity helps you get involved in your community, give back to your community, and get your name out there. Again, doing this, it's same. It's another form of networking. University of Mississippi at Kansas City stated that fraternity and sorority form the largest network of volunteers providing the largest network of volunteers nationwide, providing 10 million hours of community service yearly. Doing community service, this is a big number, 10 million hours among roughly 9 million Greeks. That we're getting our name out there, and by doing this, you make connections in your community, and maybe one day you'll need those connections, and maybe one of these days these guys will want to give you a job because of how good you did on a community service project. And it can help you make connections that you normally wouldn't make on your day-to-day life. So there are very many good reasons to go Greek, not just for partying and for drinking. It's actually preparing you for the big world by introducing you to networking, developing your leadership skills, and getting you out in the community. So my challenge to you is to go out and be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. That is my persuasive speech on going Greek. Thank you.